My kidneys started failing in the 80s, but when I was diagnosed in 1997 with diabetes, I knew that the time was really kind of getting short before I would be able to have very little or no kidney function. That happened in 2007.
When you go on a transplant list, you know that you only have a short time to live.
I probably wouldn't be sitting here today telling about this, and it's just something that it's hard to put into words, I think, as far as that goes, but it just means life.
It means the world to us that have received that gift, and I cannot thank my donor family enough for the gift I received, and I hope someday to meet my donor family. I may never, but he is always in my heart every second of every day.
It's forever etched in my memory, the Sunday in 2007 when Pastor Barber stood up in front of the congregation and asked, would anybody be willing to be a kidney donor for Dave Collette, because he needs one.
It's the most unselfish act I can think of.
There are all kinds of living donations that you can make. You can be a blood donor, you can be a bone marrow donor, you can be a kidney donor, you can even give skin for people with burns. I mean, there's all different kinds of ways that you can donate as a living donor.
The transplant world needs donors. We need people to step up and say, I am willing to make a difference in someone's life.
When somebody signs up to be an organ donor, that doesn't mean they're going to donate, because only about 2.5% of the donors actually become organ donors.
I know there are transplant centers all over the country that are just waiting for people to donate, either as a living donor or a deceased donor. The need is incredibly great, and you can make a difference in one life. You can even make a difference in multiple lives if you choose to be a donor.
If your wish is to become an organ donor, make the decision yourself. Fill out the paperwork and get it done. Don't leave it up to your family to have to make the decision at your bedside. This way, you know your wishes are carried out.
It's the gift of life, and their family member keeps on living through me.
You can go over to the gym today and get all kinds of information about what it means to be a donor. You can sign up over there to be a living donor or a deceased donor. But the key thing, because the need is so great in so many ways, is to take that step. It will change lives. You will give someone the gift of life.